Hi viewers. So on my way to work today, a thought actually came to my mind, and I decided that okay, let me share it with you to see what your thought is. The rising prices of renters, the rising prices of real estate, especially in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and the big cities right now, is becoming something else. You see that workers can no longer afford rent. You see houses that go for like 5 million naira, 6 million naira, 10 million naira a year annually for rent in Lagos, especially, and in Abuja. So the question now is, what should these tenants know? What do they need to know about these rising prices? Because if things continue this way, people will start living under bridge. And I looked at the system that operates in Europe, that operates in the Western world, and I see that someone that is earning up to, for example, in England, someone that is earning up to, let's say, £40,000 every year is okay with renting a shared apartment where he's paying like £700 per month, which is like let's say £8,000 out of that 40,000. That is what he's spending on rent. It's even less than 20% of what he's earning. That is what he's using for rent. But in Africa, you see that a doctor or a banker that is earning like let's say 5 million naira a year or 10 million naira a year is looking for a house rent, or is paying house rent of 2 million naira or 2.5 million naira from this money. And the question now is, why is it that if this same banker or if this same doctor relocates and get work in the United States, in Canada, in New Zealand, in England, or in any other part of Europe, why is it that if they relocate, they are okay with going to rent shared apartment, but they are not okay with doing that in Lagos? See, if we truly want to be serious as Africans, then it is time for us to reimagine how we think. The rising prices of houses in Lagos had made it paramount for people to start thinking about how to live in shared houses. Now, if there is a two-bedroom flat and the two-bedroom flat is going for 3 million naira a year, you can share it with two people. Two people can share this place. Two young people can share this place, and they are paying 1.5 million. They can even share it, three of them, and they are paying less. So that way they convert the sitting room to a room, and everybody has his own room, and they share the kitchen and the toilet depending on how the house is. So if you do it this way, you'll be saving money. And this money you are saving, you can use this money to invest in real estate. You can use this money to invest in owning your own house, so that when you want to marry, you can move or whatever. And you can also use this money to invest in stocks, invest in shares, invest in mutual fund. That is how you grow your economy. You cannot continue to carry this money and be giving it to landlords, and you yourself, you don't have your own house. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. The prices of these renters are going crazy, and people are not even earning that amount. People are not earning that high for them to be paying this kind of money on rental in Nigeria, in Lagos, in Abuja. It doesn't make any sense. So if you are willing to do that same thing in England, you are willing to do that same thing in US, You are willing to do that same thing in Canada. Why can't you do it there in Nigeria? Now, some people also have the mindset that Nigeria is my country. I can do it because I come to hustle in abroad. But the truth is this: whether you are thinking Nigeria is your country, when you come to the abroad, you will see that even the owners of the abroad are also doing the same thing. The owners of the abroad are also staying in shared apartment. Okay, they do this for a while in order for them to gather up money and do mortgage, so that they can now start to stay in their own house, even though they will be paying money every month for the next 30 years or 20 years. Now, in your own case, you can also do this thing as a temporary way of saving money. After all, how many days do you stay in the house? You can team up with a colleague and live in a shared apartment. Okay? Because it doesn't make any sense to be paying all this money to landlord. It doesn't make any sense. But if you feel share apartment is beneath you, then you have how do you save money? How do you save money? Number one, you will not be willing to take up part-time jobs that you feel that you call menial jobs. You will not be willing to take them up in order for you to, for you to make ends meet. You won't do that. So I don't know, because that thought just came to my mind and I felt, okay, let me discuss it. How do you people manage rent with what you are earning? Because it's something else. All right, guys, see you later.